Okay, well, it doesn't work very well if you're right up in my grill. What is up, guys? Welcome back. This is part 4 of getting to know the goatee girls. I do have a light in here, so I'll try not to focus on that because it blinds the camera a little. I'll try to move away, but they'll just move back to me, most likely. So, somebody asked to put Ambrosia in here with Puddin and Muff because they're confusing Ambrosia with Muffin, which is understandable because she's almost all white on her one side. Ambrosia is, I mean, outside of some of her gold, some of her gold coming through almost like a ronin, even though it's not. She's essentially all white. Whereas Muff has very much gold broken patterns on her. Are you fixing that or are you breaking it? Generally, it's breaking. All right, come around this side so I can see this side of you. She's a little more gold on this side. Yeah, that light is just flushing everything out. So she's a little more gold on this side. Not much. But if you take away all of Muffin's white, she'll look exactly like Puddin, which is a gold goat. Now, these two girls here, I'm gonna get Ambrosia out of here because this is not Ambrosia's stall. And even though sweet Ambrosia is loved by all, as soon as I put her in here, meanie pants, that's you. I don't know how you can look so cute and be so mean. Yeah, because you're not mean to me, right? She went right after Ambrosia. Her name is actually Ambrosia, aka Ambrosia or sweet Ambrosia. This is Muffin. Hey, just don't start cussing people. And Puddin, Queen Bee, 2B. So Puddin and Muffin are actually very true. I don't know why I said very true. They are true sisters. Same mama, same papa. I say that because you can have goats that are like half siblings, where you end up with same dad for 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 girls, the same way we breed, right? Same dad for half your herd, but different moms for every baby. So you can end up with kind of a stepsister, stepbrother, I guess, if you look at it that way. So they all have the same dad and different moms. Muffin, Puddin, they came to us together. We went and picked them up. And I believe, sadly, that the lady we bought them from has now passed away. Because she was super awesome, super nice, good goat breeder. She bred for this right here, which is this dairy looking. People call it a dairy look. And I've shown it before in some of my videos. It's because they look, their body almost resembles a Jersey cow if you want to go look at it. Why, you going to fight someone through the fence? Seriously? It's not that big of a deal, chunky girl. You can get out and fight her in a minute. Good night. Sorry, guys. Yeah, well, you're always creating drama. Yeah. You're always creating drama. If you go look at a picture of a Jersey cow, where they are very bony, hippie looking, sunken in right here, all their weight is kind of in this area. I think that's why people reference them as dairy looking. There's not a lot to say about these guys that I haven't really covered in a lot of videos. This one's pretty calm. Muffin. She's pretty calm if it wasn't for Puddin. She's generally about like this. She doesn't fight a lot. She doesn't take any crap. I really think she's only second in command because, or third in command, however you want to look at it, because is it that big of a deal? You're getting Yanni. You can't just fight people through wood. Good night. Oh, stop it. She's the one that's always cussing and biting. So, okay, drama queen. So, Puddin, Muffin, Brosie. Brosie is almost completely white. She is very much a short, stocky, kind of a big-bodied girl. Not like this dairy-looking, very hippie, very sunken in on the sides. As I was talking about how nice you are and you don't normally beat people up, you come over and you take a swing at Brosie. They're only mad at her because she's in their stall, their perceived stall. They've always been in this stall. And since I don't know if there's more of a bond since they're sisters, true sisters, they came here together. They've always hung out together. But Muffin is super chill. I don't think she would be closer to the bottom. I think she would be closer to the bottom of the pack if not for Puddin trying to take over the world. What are we doing today, Pinky? Some of you will get that. But that's pretty much it for them, guys. They've always been really good. I do want to say their actual lineage, look at this face. They have that spot on their nose and this cross on their face. Hers isn't quite as pronounced on the one side, but you see the nose spot. And when we get around to Mr. Snickers, I'm going to call you gate holder gummy or something. Every single time any gate is opened or closed. But Puddin, oh jeez, Muffin, aka Puddin. So Muff and Pud are actually true sisters, and they are from the same lineage as Mr. Snickers. And the boy, you can see the excitement that is Ohio weather today. It's the fog has let up a little bit. It's just above freezing, so if it goes below freezing, this will all turn into a sheet of ice on every single thing. All right, last for this video. Oh, you're not gonna run away? You guys are just like carpet. You collect everything, dirt, debris. The two sheep and Sir Fluffington. Hi, Fluff. Our Old English South Down baby doll. They're one of the hardiest, oldest breeds from Essex, England. Sheep are scared of everything. I don't know that they're scared of everything, as they just prefer to be non-confrontational. Yes, several people have asked why we don't shear them. Well, we do shear them. They just wool up like giant woolly bears in the winter. We will get them sheared in April, so a few months from now. Now these two girls haven't had as much issue. This is... The white one is Pez. She's going to find food. So the white sheep is Pez, because when she was a baby and we brought her here, she had a little bit of diarrhea. It's the same as goats. It looks more like a dog turd. Thanks. Yeah, I'm talking about dog turds and diarrhea. Sweet little gummy angels. And it was coming out of her like a Pez from a Pez dispenser, if you guys know what that is. It was hilarious, and we immediately named her Pez. This is little mama. Now, I want you to look at her face real quick before I talk about her in case she runs off. Generally, the Old English South Down baby dolls are the woolliest sheep. They have cashmere grade fiber based on the micrometer thickness of the wool and the number of barbs in the wool per inch. Hi, sweet little angel. She's more calm, and she's come around. They would never let us be hands-on, and she will come up and let me feed her. They're not like the goats in the sense that they want to come up and be hugged. Not saying they couldn't be or can't be, but these girls just really never came around. But back to her face real fast. since their entire body, this isn't like shearing a normal sheep. Shearers hate coming to the farm to do baby dolls. You say baby dolls and they're like, yeah, I'm busy. Because a normal sheep doesn't have as much hair on their stomach area and or chest area and or face. These girls have hair every single square inch of their body. Or wool, I'll call it wool so nobody gets confused, but you're so cute. Get out of here. But these actually aren't our first sheep on the farm. We picked up 2 sheep in Pennsylvania. Were our first 2 sheep. Their names were Miss Ellie and Friday. I don't know why they were named Friday, or she was named Friday. But they came to us bred, supposedly. Only one of them, Friday, gave birth to 1 baby. We called him Saturday, and we just sold him because we couldn't have him here impregnating his mamas. So Miss Ellie and Friday, we were contacted a couple years ago by a gentleman that owns a vineyard in southern Ohio. Baby dolls are chunky little teddy bears. They do not eat above their head. So when you put them, and they don't tend to go after trees and real heavy stocky stuff like tree bark and things like that. So you could, always trying to break something. So he can run those sheep in his vineyard without worrying about them eating his vines and leaves and things like that. So he picked them up. As far as I know, he's been super happy with them. No issues there. These girls, there was a point when we were going to start breeding the sheep and selling the babies, and that didn't happen. Had a couple people really excited about getting them, so we ended up buying Sir Fluffington, and then nothing. So there was just so now we have 2 more sheep and a ram, and they are both, all 3, very much for sale for a super, super, super low price. I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm just telling, if you guys are near, we are getting out of sheep altogether. So keep that in mind. That's pretty much it. We just have not a lot going on. Everybody's kind of chilling out. I don't think anybody's outside. So Puddin, right here. Puddin, Muffin, and Streusel. Yeah, Brosie. This is why I end up confusing you guys. So Sweet Brosie versus Muffin. She's out here in the light. You can see that gold a lot better. Brosie has virtually no gold on her at all. Puddin has this gold. And then everybody, oh my gosh. If you knew how many times I called Muffin Puddin, I don't know why. What's going on over there, Brosie? I know I suck. Hi. So, Brosie, Muffin. That's the difference. All white, essentially, gold spotted. Queen bee to bee, maybe. Sweet Puddin, Sweet Muffin, Sweet Brosie. Sweet Cummy. All right, guys. That is it. I don't think hi, Cookie. I don't think there's anything else really going on over here to talk about. I mean, there is, but tomorrow. So enjoy that. I love you guys. And that is all. Goodbye.